Hey everybody, it's Romania Black. We're on the final installment of Modao Q, episodes 23 through 30. So I'm going to try to finish up our Modao Q fix this week. This series has been so adorable, and I've really liked it. I love how it's delved into the characters and having them interact together, and it's cutesy and wholesome, and yet it still ties into the show in some really cool ways. And I really like that. That's really nice. I've done a lot of thinking of what to do after this, and I've been told that there are spoilers to season 3 for the Untamed, and I'm not quite ready for that because I don't really want to be spoiled for season 3 yet. So I am going to watch the Untamed. That's going to happen. But what I decided I want to do first is do kind of like a book, sort of a book review of the novel, the audio drama, and the manhua, which is basically the Chinese version of a manga, for the series leading up to season 3. So, with that being said, I think the easiest way to do it is I've decided that I'm going to react to the audio drama for a certain number of chapters at a time, because the audio dramas are up there. You can listen to the audio drama. So I want to react to the audio drama for a certain amount of chapters and then stop the reaction, go read the chapters in the manhua, and then come back and talk about all 3 together and kind of have images from the manhua up while I'm talking and reference things from the novel. I think doing those 3 together for a certain, like, let's say I do 5 chapters in a segment or something where I listen to 5 chapters for the audio drama, or 3 chapters or whatever. I think 5 is a good number. I'll see after I do the first video how long 5 chapters takes to react to, and then go from there. But I think that would be the easiest way to go about it, because I know that the book has a lot of chapters, and a lot of people have said that the 3rd season probably won't cover everything from the novel, but it'll cover a good chunk of it. So I think that'll probably be the best way to go about it as we lead up to season 3, and then from there go into the Untamed and see that. So lots of Modao Zushi, obviously, and I may end up doing the Untamed while I do the novel reviews. I don't know yet. It depends on my schedule, and it depends on how much I get invested into this. It depends on how much editing the novel and the audio drama and the manhwa are going to take together to do. But I'm going to start doing that next week, is go through, I think, the first 5 chapters and see what that's like, and then talk about it with you all in that discussion. And I think that will work. I'm going to see. The number of chapters I go through may change depending on how long that takes, but that's my plan anyway. But I'm really excited to get into the novel finally, and to get into the manhwa, and to get into the audio drama, because I've heard it's a pretty faithful adaptation, and talk with you all about it, about what's been left out, what's been added, things like that. But first, we need to watch the rest of Modao Q, which is what this video is. And so the last set of episodes have probably been my favorite so far. Seeing drunk Wangji and drunk Jishin, seeing little Yan, baby Yan, do all these things, getting Wushin, just trying to escape the cloud recesses in Mo Jianyu's body and it not working. It's just been really a lot of fun, and so I'm excited to see how that concludes with this series. So each segment of episodes that I've watched have kind of had a similar theme or concept, so I'm curious if that's going to be the case with these last episodes too. So we shall see. But in any case, I hope you all enjoy this reaction. I hope you've enjoyed this series. I think it has been a nice breath of fresh air to watch, in lieu of the heartache and gut-punching angst that has been seasons 1 and season 2 of Modao Zushi. So we shall see what happens with this last couple episodes. But with that being said, we are going to finish up Modao Zushi Q today, and we're going to start that here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Okay. All right. You know, ever since, as these episodes have gone on and we've gotten closer to season 3, I've made a subtle notice that, I mean, granted, Wangji in the past, when Wushin was first at the cloud recesses, was very stoic and strict and very like, no, Wushin, you're being a troll. And then there's a clear difference because Wangji over time kind of fell in love with Wushin, and there's a clear difference that now that Wushin's back in Mo Jianyu's body, Wangji's like, I care about you, and I want to keep you close. I'm going to spoil you, things like that. So that's all fine and dandy. And then in this last episode, it's kind of been leaning up and hinting at that Wangji is spoiling Wuxin, and he is like trying to make it's like Wangji is dropping the least subtle hints, being like, I like you. See, I'm doing all these things. I'm redrawing the picture. I'm giving you things, and we got the wishing lantern and everything. And Wuxin's just like, I don't get it. And then right here at the end, where he's literally saying you're good looking, and they're just sitting on a boat together next to each other in the sunset, like, come on. Like, the WangXian moments just keep ramping up with every episode, and it gets more and more obvious, and then it ends this episode with the pair of them like that, and it's like, I feel like the show, if this is in between seasons 2 and 3 and they just finished this, it's like they're slowly warming us up to the idea that if you didn't catch on that WangXian is a thing, you do now. These were so good. This whole series as a whole was really, really cute. I really liked that it took these characters that we've come to know the last 2 seasons. It cut out all the angst and sadness. Even though there was some sad moments, especially in this group of episodes, with Cheng and with, the deaths of Yanli and Zixuan, and Cheng being like single and everything. And not that there's anything wrong with being single at all, but the fact that he has a dream about a wife and that she doesn't exist in real life, that's kind of sad. But I like that they take characters we've watched throughout the last 2 seasons and give these wholesome interactions with them, and yet it still kind of connects back to the show and the storyline, even though it's all just little extra stuff that's thrown in. So I really appreciate that, and I'm glad watching this before season 3, it just helps to develop their relationship even further, and I really, really appreciate that. But yeah, these were so cute. Oh, I'm definitely ready to read the novel now. I'm definitely ready to read the novel, read the manhua, and go through all that. Like, I'm really excited to see how this story expands from the donghua, see how it's different, see how it's more expansive. Like, I'm really excited about that, and I'm excited to talk to you all about it. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing next week, is starting the novel and the manhua and the audio dramas, starting all those chapters. So we'll see how it goes next week. But in the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed this reaction to Modazushi Q. I'm curious to know your thoughts down below, what you thought, especially with this group of episodes. I'm really curious to know what you thought. So with that being said, I'll be back next week with more Modazushi. But in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.